Hello. Hello. Uh, what do we get from FanDuel? We get a free $5 for signing up. Promo code Offseason Sim. Um, yeah, that's what we get. I don't know about budget increases. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. I hope the mic is loud enough. Please let me know if there are any audio issues or anything. I don't think it's super loud. I checked before I went live, but just in case, let me know. Um, I do apologize in advance. I do have my dinner directly in front of me here, so we will be eating while we're doing this. So, uh, bone apple teeth or whatever. Um, but yeah, hello, hi, welcome. Let me put this over here. If someone can type in the chat uh, just to make sure that this is working properly, that'd be great. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Um, so for now, uh, what happens if we do that? Between the music and conversation, it's really loud in here. Yes, I'm sure. You want me to be a little bit louder for you? I don't know about that one, Chief. Um, for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this so I can chew my food and not feel bad about it. Um, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Okay, we got 7 people in here. Far out. Let's see. I need to see. Okay. Time to try to figure out the commissioners getting in here. So we're just gonna do this, and then what we're gonna do is copy, and then we're gonna do that, and see if we can get some commissioners in here. In the meantime, we eat the salmon. I sure hope it's not coming through too bad on the microphone. Anyways, let's see. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. What is going on here? Oh my god, don't tell me that this damn. Yes. Ah, there we go. Okay. So because we are sponsored, we do have to keep this on the screen somewhere. So we're just going to throw it down here in the bottom. And then what we're going to do is do that. And zoom in a little bit more just so we can actually see things. And there we go. Now I am waiting to see if one of Frack or Dino can make it into the damn Discord call. So I'm not doing this on my own. Okay. That's a no on Dino. Unbelievable stuff. I would invite Retro, but considering he's at a bar and trying to watch the game, I don't know how good that's going to be, but Mm, in a
That does
sense,
not sound like fun.
no. Um, Hi, Frack. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. I doing all right this Friday. Really struggled with Discord. I don't think I've logged in well over a year. So thanks for waiting.
Absolutely. Um, do you
I
have?
also logged. Keep going.
I was going to ask. Do you have access to the spreadsheet that has all the roll call and team assignments on it right now?
I should. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The master sheet.
Yeah.
Yes. I am in. All right.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Um, oh no, I meant the one for the commissioner specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what we're gonna start with? Uh, Before we start with listing the names or listing all the assignments and putting them in on the master spreadsheet, do you want to go ahead and go through what the available teams are currently? Because I know there were a handful of people who really wanted to know that information.
Oh, I did not know that there was people more depraved than everyone else and couldn't
There's
wait
a
their turn.
handful of them. There's a handful of them. They can show
Okay.
themselves
Okay.
if they so choose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Showing yourselves is not going to be a bad thing then. Go for it. I guess we should wait a second then. See who types in.
I believe specifically it was Retro,
Mhm.
Rose. I want to say Pole Lover was one of the people who really wanted to know.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
let's go with Pole's Lover 44 then.
do
Let's
you want to start?
let's get that.
Do you want to start the team assignments
Yeah.
with his?
Let's go for it.
Okay. Let's see where.
Um
Oh, don't mess up the spreadsheet now.
yeah, yeah, sorry.
That is still his team assignment, yes.
I think so.
All right. Well, Pole, congratulations. You're gonna be the first one up. Let's see.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Paul Lover, general manager of the Oakland Athletics. Yeah.
The
Let me
YOLO County A's.
hold on. Let me get a sound effect going here
Yeah,
for announcing
yeah.
these. If you just give me a second.
Good. Good. I'll keep riffing on this. The West Sacramento Baseball Club.
There we go. I don't think you can hear it, but I think the stream can hear it.
Okay, good. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
matters.
yeah. Of course. Um. Anyways, yeah, congratulations to Pole Lover for getting the Oakland Athletics.
Not the Ballers.
No,
Just to be clear,
although
sorry.
technically they are not the Oakland Athletics. Correct? They have to be the West Sacramento Athletics. So I have to change
Yes.
that. West Sacramento Athletics.
I'm pushing for YOLO County
That is
because
disgusting.
that's
So
that is the funniest option.
there we go. Okay,
All
so
right.
we have the first person listed. Let me just go ahead and do this just to make sure I don't call on somebody who's already been
Yep.
chosen. All right,
Yep.
Frack, who do
Good.
you want to go with next? Who do you think we should go with
Let's
next?
Oh, this is a good one. Let's do Retro Slouch.
Retro
Absolutely.
Slouch,
Yeah,
famously
absolutely.
someone who has been forced to wait toward the end of most of the things we've been doing so far and setting things up. Um, Now we're gonna have him second. All right, Retro. Uh, Congratulations. You are in the same division as Pole Lover, and you are the Houston Astros.
You can see how I
Congratulations.
you can see how my brain was working now for these first two, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now let's just make sure, because I am a freak, that the formatting is the same. There we go. Where is Retro? I wanna see his reaction to this because he's been waiting for a long time. There he is. Let's go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what is that emoji? You know what? Never mind. We're moving on. We're moving
Never
on. We're
mind.
moving on. I should not have asked the question. Anyways, let me just double check something. Okay, cool, great. Um, okay, so we have oh, and he's already listing all of the players on the block. Incredible. Please remember, no unauthorized simulation, please. All right, Frack. We got two on the board. Who's next?
Who is next? Let's. Who are some of the other early people? Blue Spy. Let's
Mm,
get Blue Spy out of the way here.
mm-hmm. Blue Spy. Now, I just want to list for the record that I know it's Blue Spy, but I pronounce it Blue Spy sometimes.
Blue Spy. Okay. All
I
right.
don't know why.
I get it.
I
I
know
think
it's
I get
not
it.
right, but
Yeah.
um,
Sometimes your mind just
yeah,
works like
I
that.
guess. Mm. My apologies. I am actively trying to eat dinner while I'm doing this. Anyways,
Nice.
so Blue Spy actually is the lucky winner because this team was listed on I want to say five different people's like list of potential teams they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Spy gets the Baltimore Orioles.
It's a good one. It's a good one for this specific year.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it was a bit of a letdown year. I've just realized that you can't even see the name on there. Hold on. Let me zoom out. There we go. Now we can see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Actually, let's see. I want to say. Let me look at the responses real fast just to make sure I have this right. We
Mm-hmm.
had one, two, uh, one, two, three. I don't want to count people who say I don't care. Four, five, five people. Yeah, it was right. Five people who listed. Sorry, six people who listed the Orioles as one of the teams they wanted to do this year.
Dang.
Um, so congratulations to Blue Spy, the lucky winner. Um, what he's gonna do with them, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Please remember, no unauthorized simulation. Thank you. Just in case it wasn't obvious, that don't talk to anybody about the teams that you have just yet, because the sim doesn't start for like another. How long is it? 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks. Yeah.
Something like
You
that.
can you can start to build an understanding of the team and think about your overall goals, I guess, but you can't like do anything. So don't do anything.
The only thing you really can do is make your spreadsheet.
Ooh, we like it. We like it when you do that.
Which I'm realizing now that we have to now create the thread for that so people can do all of that.
I'll get it up
Thank you.
after this.
Try not do use the moderator account if you can, just so you don't get inundated with the
Yes.
75. Because we're also gonna put it's gonna be the spreadsheet and the budget thread. So
Ooh, yeah,
once you
yeah.
get your spreadsheet submitted, um, and filled out properly, and we double check everything, we're gonna be giving you your budgets, which I'm sure everyone's gonna have a fun time, and no one's actually gonna be upset about the fact that they have more or well, they're never upset if they have more money than they expected, but
Mhm.
uh, you know,
No one ever gets upset about those things either,
no, no,
so
no, 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 no.
I don't know why
Nobody
you're
ever's like,
worried.
oh, you gave me too much money. No, it's always never enough. All right, so we have three listed so far. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put these two up because we do have one co-GM pair
Yeah, that's a
this year,
good call.
and you know what they say, two minds are better than one, or something like that. So they're gonna be
Mhm.
running the Toronto Blue Jays. That is an ugly way of formatting that. Holy crap! Let's do this one at a time, shall we? Let's do that, and let's do that. So Felix and Dan, you guys get the Toronto Blue Jays this year. Where did my thing go? There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna get an and in
Woo!
there. Delete this. I love doing this live. Do that. Get rid of this. And then grab this and paint format. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Fantastic. So yeah, so we have two people running the Blue Jays this year on their ALCS run. Um, Wait, have they advanced to the ALCS yet? That happened, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
right.
they
The
have.
the Yankees
Yeah.
lose, of course. How could I forget? Uh, the Yankees
Uh,
lose. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do with that team. I am a little curious to see what if anything you can really do with the Blue Jays this year, considering they are they are still in it right now, in it to win it. So, and they're also spending a lot of money now too, which I know Jory from a few years ago is yelling and screaming at us, saying, "I told you so! I told you so!" Um, but yeah,
he
go,
was
go.
he was gonna. I'm sorry, Jory was gonna do that anyway, no
True,
matter what. So, but we should give him it when he's right.
and he is right. They are
Yeah.
finally spending money. They are finally spending like a big market team. Took them long enough. They have an entire country as their market, but hey, is what it is. Uh, Retro saying they're only going to win 85 games next year. I honestly would not be surprised by that if I'm being so real. Um,
Yeah, absolutely expect 85. Like that seems most likely.
all right, so we have Pullover for the A's. We have Retro for the Astros. We have Felix and Dan for the Blue Jays. We have Blue Spy for the Orioles. Who should we go with next?
Let's do FU. That's why.
Ooh, Futhatsi. Where is he on this list? There he is.
Yeah, toward the
Mm-hmm.
middle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so FU. That's why. Just
Mhm.
remember, when you're GMing this team, um, it's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Let's go Mets. Love the Mets. Hit a home run. Uh,
Dummets.
Go Mets. It's dumb Mets. Um, yeah. Speaking of teams that spend a lot of money, um, the Mets just it's I think this year is probably the one of the biggest Lowell Mets seasons in I don't know recent history. To go from being like playoff locks and like looking forward to playing in October to not even making the postseason, spending all of that money. Uh, is Pete? Do you think Pete Alonso is going to remain a Met, or do we think he's going to leave?
This is for the GM, to think about. But in real life, I think he's leaving. I'm sure. Right? Like you can't come
Who
back from this.
who out there needs a power hitting first baseman for the low sum of probably $28 million a year minimum, maybe
It's
30.
that Christian Walker type mood that you just really need sometimes. Uh Christian Walker, I couldn't even tell you how well he did this year. I saw him play for the Astros as in like I think it happened, but was he good? Don't think so. He couldn't have been.
I completely forgot that Christian Walker was a Houston Astro. I do
Let's
know
see.
I know that he is because I watched the Astros and the Angels play. Like I know he's an Astro, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's weird
He
that
was
I was more aware of his existence when he was in Arizona than you
yeah,
than Houston so far. Kind of feels
yeah, and he
like Jose Abreu a little bit, just a tiny
ooh,
bit. Not
good
gonna lie.
good. Yeah. Okay,
So
he hit 238 and
I mean, it's Christian
ugh,
Walker. The power numbers is the
and
one that we're worried about, right?
717 OPS, 97 OPS plus.
Not good.
Not good.
Not good at
Boy,
all. Twenty
boy did
million
the
dollars a year
Astros.
for a 717 OPS.
Yeah. Boy,
Jesus.
did the Astros find their guy.
Let's just
Did he win a?
get a round of applause for the Astros,
Yeah. Good luck, retro slouch.
honestly.
Good luck.
Tearing it down to the studs. Okay, let's see. How about we stay? Let's stay now that we're talking about the Astros in the AL West. Why don't we stay there? The general manager for the Texas Rangers uh, is going to be Ness. Ness our storm. Go Rangers,
The
go.
vibe, yeah. The vibes feel good here for me about the Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
and by good I mean they're suffering. The Rangers are suffering, which means it's good for me. Um, I'm feeling optimistic about everyone in this town getting depressed. Like, are you sick of talking about the Cowboys? Let's talk about the Rangers.
What about the Mavericks? I hear the Mavericks are they got the Cooper
Oh,
Flag.
there
Nothing,
you
nothing,
go.
nothing else happened to that team recently.
Nothing. No. It's everything's looking up for Nico and the ownership, and it's just a great situation all around.
Yeah, the Cowboys are on their like eighth straight Super Bowl winning season or something like that. It's a great time in
Yeah, yeah.
Dallas, I hear.
There's not even other teams in the NFL. Like some of them folded because they
Mm.
just couldn't
The
couldn't be
NFL
found.
famously contracting, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Things happen.
who shall we go with next?
Let's do. I'm sure he's not here right now, but let's do Ethan likes beer.
Mm.
So I can send him a small snippet
Mm-hmm.
of this next part, time stamped. So let's
Okay.
go. Let's go. Ethan likes beer.
Okay. Ethan likes beer. I hope you do enjoy your beer because I think that dealing with this team might actually be a tiny bit of a headache. Uh, can I get a Go Guardians Go?
Go Guardians.
Now I'm curious why you're going to send him a snippet of this next part. Is that just how you're going to tell him that he got the Guardians or?
Yeah, yeah, and that wow, what a brutal loss. Like going into the playoffs that hot, we are all intrinsically taught that that's a good thing. You're going into the playoffs that and then just what happens. It's an all-time, not an all-time, but an all-decade collapse in the playoffs, I think. And boy do I know him. So, sorry.
It could be worse. You could be a Ryan Kirkering right now.
Exactly.
It
It's
could
all
always
there's
be
always
worse.
perspective here.
It could always
Yes.
be worse. Okay, so we have just to recap really quickly. Fu That's Why is the general manager for the New York Mets. We have Pole Lover over in West Sacramento. We have Nestar Storm down in Texas. Retro Slouch over there in Houston. Ethan Likes Beer is the Cleveland Guardians GM. We have the co-GMs of Felix and Dan over in Toronto. And we have Blue Spy 88 as the GM of the Baltimore Orioles. Where shall we go to next, Frack?
Let's do CST slash
Mm.
RDT.
It's funny that you say slash. I'm pretty sure it's a dash.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Dang it.
So
Nice.
a funny thing actually about CST when they submitted their team preferences list, they
Mhm.
listed they listed the five teams, but the team they listed first had a caveat attached to it, and the
Mhm.
team they listed first was the Atlanta Braves, with the condition that they would be allowed to trade Ronald Acuna Jr. Now, um, no. So the next team they had listed was the Baltimore Orioles, one of five or six who did so. Unfortunately, we kind of had to. If we gave CST the Orioles, there would be a bunch of sort of like compounding. Uh, like a chain, the chain would compound to the point where people were getting their second, third, and fourth choices as well. So we had to for the sake of only potentially upsetting one person, as opposed to potentially upsetting four people, we couldn't give him the Orioles. The next team he had listed was the Angels with the condition that he could trade Mike Trout. And while I personally would not be against it in theory, I also know that in practice, that man has, for some reason, some level of sworn loyalty to the city of Anaheim and to the Angels. Um, and he also has 10-5 rights, so I don't foresee that being an actual possibility. So CST now gets the fun task of dealing with whatever the hell is going on over in New York with the Yankees.
Think it's more fun than the Angels, even if you're somehow able to convince us you can trade Trout. Because like I think I'm not. I want to be worked on a hypothetical Mike Trout trade, but as you said, he's probably not going anywhere. But who the hell knows what the Yankees are doing? There's a lot of fun there, I think. So,
Well, I gotta say, having having food poisoning is more fun than being the Angels ever. So, not a very high bar that we're like clearing there. That
right.
being said,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't. I understand that Aaron Judge is like, you know, head and shoulders above the league in terms of just being like the best hitter in baseball in the last. I mean, what since Trout, like in his prime, easily,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know Shohei Otani's amazing and stuff, but like as a pure hitter, I think Aaron Judge has proven to be the best pure hitter in the league. I don't know how the Yankees do it because I don't. I feel like it's Aaron Judge and then just like a bunch of spare parts around Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Um,
Not good ones.
no, and not good ones either. And I'm like, I know Trent Grisham is like fine, right? And like Jazz Chisholm Jr. is fine. Anthony Volpe can't field his position. Giancarlo Stanton is somehow still hitting baseballs. Um,
Oh,
uh,
I think Jazz is a little bit higher than fine, but I still don't believe it's gonna be consistently here forever. So it seems like they find talent, but then they don't know what to do with it.
I don't,
It's
I can't, I don't know. I just don't know how they're doing it. I just don't know how they're doing it.
and as Retro just said, they do have a lot of money off the books. Yeah.
That is true.
In real life, I don't think that's gonna matter because Brian Cashman has been the general manager since like I was a toddler or something. So
Yeah, he's been there since what, like the the last Yankees three-peat?
yeah,
Like he was the
I
GM of that team, was he not? Or was he after
yeah,
that?
I want to say he's 98. Let me see.
That feels spiritually right. I just don't actually know.
He was, yeah, 98. Holy crap. He was named the assistant general manager in 1992.
Oh my
He
god.
succeeded he succeeded a guy named Bob Watson as the team's GM in 1998. Want to guess how old he is?
60?
Yeah, 58.
Man, he's been in the Yankees front office for over 30 years now.
Since 1986 as an intern.
40 years. He's been there for 40 years? Oh my god. Well, that's wow. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was
I
that long.
I yeah, I don't think we'll see anything like this in sports ever again.
My goodness. Um, hold on. Let me just. I'm gonna play the rest of this MLB on Fox theme in the background while we're talking. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Let me just turn it down. Actually, just turn it down a little bit more just to be safe. There we go.
What one more thing about the 1986 New York Yankees? They finished 90 and 72, second place in the AL East with manager Lou Piniella and a 6-win Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson is a Yankee, yeah. No.
At age 27.
Yeah.
So, like, prime Ricky Henderson? That's how long he's been there?
Oh my god. Brian Cashman has been with the Yankees. He started with the Yankees when Ricky Henderson was still in his prime. That's crazy.
Let's see if there's some other good names on this team. Ron Guidry was on that team. Winfield. Dennis Rasmussen. Presumably related.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so. But his grandfather played for the Pirates in the 30s. Okay, well, good for him. Bill Brubaker. I'm sure Paul knows all about Bill Brubaker. And Don Mattingly was age 25. So that's our 1986 New York Yankees.
Don Mattingly was age 25. Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a request here from Bluespie, the lucky winner, to reveal V Slikes team assignment next.
Let's go for it.
And it's funny you say that. It's funny that you asked for his specifically there, Bluespie, because V Slike is joining you in the AL East as the general manager of the Boston Red Sox. V Slike is going to have money to spend this year. I hope he spends it wisely.
Let's go. Let's go. You know, I'm excited. Didn't he go to Boston for a game this year?
Did he? I have no idea.
I think so. That sounds familiar. Could have been 2 years. So, I'm sure he's excited.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit surprised that he listed the Red Sox first. I don't know why I was surprised.
Any reason
by that.
why? Okay.
No, there really is no reason why. I just associate V-Slike with taking a team that doesn't have money to spend usually. So, and the second choice team for him, just for the record, was the Blue Jays. So like his top two teams were teams that have, in theory, have money to throw around and like build the team. So, yeah, it did feel a little bit weird to see that. I was like, okay, but fair enough. So yes, V-Slike, shipping up to Boston, if you will, to see what he can do over there. And we'll take this guy off the list. All right, where should we go next?
Let's do this guy. This particular GM said he only wants one team or nothing. Never see you again.
I believe that's our dear friend Mike.
Yeah, what's up, Mike?
I'm pretty sure I had a note on here at one point that just had the name Mike listed out, just so I could remember who it was. But you know what? Now that we're on the topic of people who only listed one team as their preferred team, let's just get all those guys out of the way here.
Let's do it.
Because two of them share a division. So Mike, of course, naturally, gets the Kansas City Royals. To the shock of many. To my surprise, actually, I don't know why I thought more people would want to be the Royals this year. He was the only one from what I can remember. I'm looking through it really quickly. I think he was the only one who had the Royals on any list. So,
it should.
I was wrong. No, Foof King put him 5th on their list.
Yeah, I think it's like not. They should have been more desired because they're in a very interesting situation. However, no one seems to care about the Royals unless you happen to live in the middle of the country, and even then, there's a lot of weird caveats there. So,
True.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised, this is crazy, probably moving into a stadium, like, what, in the next 2-3 years? I have the utmost faith and confidence that they will get a new stadium before the A's do, and the Rays. So
I'm not super familiar with their stadium situation. I know that they were. Did they announce that they were where they're going to build a new stadium? I have a vague memory of that being a thing. Like,
They are still flirting between 5 different locations, and it used to
mm,
just be two. It used to just be two, but now there's five. And I think they wanted to target the when they're hosting the World Cup next year, which I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But like the five options are crazy because one of them is even farther out into the boonies than they are right now, and they're out there. Like Kaufman, Loki kind of sucks until you're at your seat, and then it's a nice ballpark. But before then, it's like, wow, this is a deeply inferior product that I'm paying too much money for.
mm. Spoken
So
like someone who seems to have been there more than once.
about eight or nine times.
Yeah.
The first time I went, a drunk guy poured beer on my younger sister's hair.
Oh.
Yeah, it was for a Cardinals game. Albert
Oh.
Pujols. Albert Pujols was sitting on 499 home runs.
Um, Albert Pujols was an
That's it.
angel at that time.
250? It was in 2009.
You
Did
said
he hit
he
500 home runs with the Angels?
yes, yes he did. 500 and six
Holy.
hundred were hit as an angel. He hit
Tell me more
500.
about your memories for 500.
I think he hit 500 in Washington against the
Mm-hmm.
Nationals, and then he hit 600 at home in
You
Anaheim.
remember 600. I remember 600.
Yeah, 600 was like a really weird inside jam shot that he just like pulled down the line.
Ugh. Okay, this is 2010, so I don't know what he was sitting on. What? I'm trying to do the mental math. Maybe 400? Yeah,
With
probably
399.
400. Uh-huh.
Oh
That would
man.
make more sense. All right. Glad I cleared that up. Thank you for catching me on that.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Anyways, next person up, IRLKG, of course, Motor City Kitties, go Tigers. What is the score in that game right now? I'm not following along with it currently. If anybody would like to let me know.
I'm not gonna. I have to switch a lot of different tabs to get that
Mm.
information.
Let's
I
open
think
up
I
the
do
MLB
know.
app then,
Yeah.
shall we?
On the MLB app and MLB.com.
Presented by FanDuel. 1-0 Mariners, top of the sixth, runner on second. Win or go
That makes
home.
sense.
And then finally, to finish off the trio of people who said, give me this team, or I don't really care, give me whoever, uh, young underscore CTP is the Seattle Mariners GM. One of these teams is going
For
to make the American League Championship Series.
ain't that crazy?
I'm sure Rob Manfred loves that the ALCS is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays versus either the Mariners or the Tigers. I'm sure that's
The
exactly
t-
what he
yeah,
wanted.
the Tigers would be the funniest. How do you feel as an AL West aficionado about the Mariners making the LCS?
So, here's the thing. If you had asked me this question 3 years ago, I would have given you an entirely different answer.
Hmm.
When the Mariners got good again, like right at the beginning of that happening, Mariner fans were truly insufferable to deal with online in on Reddit or on Twitter or wherever, whatever social media. Like they would just not stop talking about how star spangled awesome their team was doing, like how awesome they were doing. And don't get me wrong, I'm like happy for them that they're like experiencing winning baseball again, especially that team, famously not knowing what that feels like. Um, so if you had asked me that question, oh, what did I just do? If you'd asked me that question 3 years ago, I'd have been like, no, I don't want them. I don't want them in the playoffs. I don't want them making. I don't want them doing well in any way, shape, or form. Now, I don't really care. You know, like if they do well, that's great. Like it's about damn time. Um, you know, something 54% of your games, something. Um, so you know, I hope they do. I hope they make the ALCS because I don't think they're making the World Series if they do. I think the Blue Jays are going to have. I'm not going to say an easy time, but if I had to pick, I would pick the Blue Jays. Um, that being said, um, you know they've never won the World Series. Why not them? You know why not this year?
Why,
Why not now?
why not?
You know, big
Why not
dumper hitting
54%?
60 home runs as a switch hitting catcher. You know, having that honestly amazing rotation. Um, I know that you know it wasn't exactly the greatest one ever, but you know I as someone who watches them just completely maul my team every single time, it feels like when I see him,
Mm-hmm.
specifically Brian Wu, that man is that's a bad man. Um,
Let me pull this up so I'm not misremembering it. Keep going.
um, yeah, I mean you know the American League to me, the teams that are left at this point, it's just like yeah whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like whichever one, if any of them happen to make it all the way and win the whole damn thing, good for them. I wish them the best. I still think that uh, the Dodgers losing or the Dodgers beating the Phillies was is probably going to be the toughest thing they face this playoff. Um, as soon as I saw
Yeah.
that play happen, and as soon as I saw that run cross, I was like, "Well, the Dodgers just made the World Series," because I have no faith.
Right.
I have absolutely zero faith in uh, the Cubs uh, or the Brewers to beat the Dodgers.
I
So
had a little bit of faith in the Brewers until this LDS, I
I
think.
I mean,
But I had the Padres
oh
going out of the NL. So
oh,
yeah, I'm out on
mm-hmm,
predicting things.
mm-hmm.
Like I'm done with this.
I was gonna say, I hope you learned your lesson.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I sure did. Let me transition backward just a little bit from that to say that Brian Wu has an opponent batting average of 197 against the West Sacramento Athletics
that's
across 200 plate appearances
that's pretty
for
good.
A's hitters. Yeah, and for the Angels, it's 221 over 172 plate appearances. So he's really terrorizing the division
Mm-hmm.
and the Yankees for some reason. But I think this is the first year in 5 years that the A's have beaten the Mariners in a season series, and in those 5 years, I don't think they won a game. Like they lost like 12 straight games to them to get eliminated in 21, and then it feels like lost 30 games. So my feelings about the Mariners have gone from, oh, good for them, I guess, if they make it, to can this nightmare please be over?
I just realized too I was wrong. There weren't three people that listed "Give me this team" or "I don't really care." It was actually four. I don't know how I managed to forget about Drum, uh, our Colorado Rockies GM.
Yeah, I'll tell him tomorrow.
I don't know what that meant. I don't. The Rockies are just, you know.
I asked him like a month ago what team he was thinking about, and he said a couple teams, and then he said or the Rockies. He didn't. I was like, all right.
Or the Rockies. Oh man. Anyways, Pat said something along the lines of stop talking about Orion Kirkering and reveal more teams. Um, okay, well, Pat, you get to
Shh.
decide what the Phillies get to do now because you're going to be the Phillies GM.
Congrats. I
Congratulations
am.
to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Welcome back to the online sphere. It's wonderful to have you as always. Good choice about tuning out the last couple days.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yes,
I mean,
just
what can you say?
yeah.
Speaking of,
I really won't. Yeah, let's keep going.
speaking of, why don't we do the Dodgers? Um,
The
the
Dodgers.
Dodgers. Um, Honestly, this matchup feels like. Granted, it's the Dodgers. I don't think there's a lot to do with the Dodgers, right? Like, it feels
Hmm.
pretty set. I guess you have to replace Clayton Kershaw. Probably figure out the bullpen. Um, but I mean, it's the Death Star. That's Troy's responsibility to deal with.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
I
Troy, if you can hear me, let's go.
I do
Let's
like I do
let's
like
actually
this
go.
I do like this pairing a lot. Um, I feel like Troy's gonna do very well with the Dodgers. Again, granted,
Yeah.
you're already starting with a very great like baseline, but um, yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting to see what he does. And
Yeah.
actually, Troy was one of two GMs that didn't list a specific team on their list. They just said, "Yeah, give me, I can pick from the remainder." The other GM was Jive Master, and he picked the Minnesota Twins.
Congrats to Jive Master.
What the
I mean,
hell happened to the Twins?
God. I mean, I think this is probably intrinsically a bad thing when I say, wow, I love the Twins core. Like it's a red flag. But I get giving up on their team and say, all right, let's just punt this one. And there's a lot of young guys here. We'll see what happens. Let's just give them a bunch of playing time and we'll be really bad. But with the whole ownership thing of, oh, we're selling the team, we're going to shed a bunch of debt because apparently we took on too much bad debt or whatever, and then saying, oh no, we're keeping the team, like it's kind of a disaster. Like how good is Walter Jenkins going to be to make you forget that?
I don't think good enough.
Right,
Um,
right.
yeah.
Or Deshaun Kniersley Jr. Who's that guy?
Who? There's no
He's
way you're
like
saying that name right, right?
Deshaun Kiersey, Keirsey, and his name is Deshaun. DA, Sean.
Hmm. Maybe you are saying that name right.
You want to know where he went to school?
Vanderbilt.
The University of Utah.
Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He had negative 1.2 B WAR
Oh, that's
for
good.
the Twins this year. Yeah,
That's good. I hear having
he
a
hit
negative WAR is always a good thing.
he hit 107 in 80 at bats.
107. Jesus. 107?
107.
Good lord.
Yeah. Negative 13 OPS plus.
Go Twins go.
Let's go Twins.
Let's finish off the AL Central because there's only one spot left. So the White Sox GM is going to be live from Jeff's house, Ethan.
Good for Ethan. He might be able to sign himself in the sim pretty quickly.
Old Ethan and new Ethan in the same division this year.
Ooh, that one's. I might screw that up just once.
Well, I mean, because old Ethan is younger than new Ethan, so that I just find that very funny.
Yeah.
Let's see, where should we go to next? There's nobody
Mm,
listed in the NL Central just yet, so how about we go to the NL Central really quickly?
yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go with the Cincinnati Reds. Let's do that. The general manager for your Cincinnati Reds, established 1869, is none other than Call Me Foof King.
It's been in the sim or in this chat a lot, so I'm glad we told them where they're going and playing. I clowned a lot on the Reds, but they're also one of the teams where it's like, oh, this could be interesting. You could go a lot of different ways with this, and
Um,
it's not as buried.
yeah, I mean, Ellie De La Cruz, obviously, awesome to watch. Hunter Green kind of coming into his own was very good because I know for a long time it was just like he throws hard and that's about it.
Yeah,
So it's good to see that he's taken the next step up. Um, Honestly, didn't think they
Nick
were
would
going to be a playoff team this year, so I'm
no.
glad to see that they meshed like that. I don't want to say that quickly because it's kind of been a while, but there is some semblance of like, oh, we might have a bit of a team here now. Um,
Yeah, the tough thing about this year was is they technically didn't win into the playoffs. The Mets just Mets their way out of it.
yeah, that's true.
Because
That's very
because
true.
like in September they weren't looking good. Like there were parts of the year where I was like, oh okay, but like dra- dragging into West Sacramento and getting absolutely slammed by the A's in a minor league ballpark when you're in the pennant race is probably like cripplingly of a mind fork. And so watching that unfold, I was like, ooh, these guys are screwed. Which is sad because I wanted my favorite 2025 Reds memory to be in the museum with Dez. The wonderful Reds Museum, which was so much fun. Great place.
Go Reds.
Go Reds.
Let's stay in the NL Central, and let's go with the Chicago Cubs. Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Corey's your GM today.
I'm excited. I think Corey got his top team.
I
I think.
believe, yes, he did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Corey what had the Cubs. AJ also had the Cubs listed. Annika had the Cubs listed. Uh, I believe Annika had the Cubs second above the Portland Trailblazers. Um, and I think it was just Ethan, old Ethan, had the Cubs listed as well. So the Cubs were a very popular
Oh,
team this year to pick from, which makes sense. They have Kyle Tucker. That I'm assuming Corey's going to try to keep
wait.
Kyle Tucker
I,
as a Cub.
I
I don't know if it's going to
isn't
happen. I
isn't
don't.
Kyle Tucker a free agent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So uh, Corey's going to try, I'm sure. But I think Kyle Tucker. I think Kyle Tucker's going to hit free agency. Uh,
Hmm.
Definitely in real life, absolutely in the sim.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
did mention Annika, so why don't we reveal Annika's team assignment next? Annika is heading to the Bay. Go Giants. Um,
I like how you left him in suspense because we still haven't given away the raise yet.
yeah, yeah. We could leave the Rays until the very end, even. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, the Giants. The Giants have felt like a very weird team to me for a really long time now. Where it just
Mm-hmm.
I just don't believe the Giants always seem to like just be good out of nowhere sometimes. Like obviously 2021 was the year they won like
Yeah.
140 games out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Um
The nightmare year.
the, the nightmare year. But I just kind of feel like that is the Giants' MO at this point cuz like I know they finally got like a big ticket free agent to go over there in Willie Adames, but otherwise it's just like yeah, Matt Chapman is a guy and
Where
we're like throwing names together here now, and it's like, okay,
let
you guys
me
do that.
all the time. Let me tell you about the state of the Giants in real life because Matt Chapman at the very end of the season publicly complained in a Chronicle article that the turf was terrible and that it was destroying his hands, and he couldn't perform on it because he said they're hosting too many concerts at Pac Bell Park. And the concert stage is right there on third base, and he was whining and, oh, this is terrible. It wasn't even this bad in Oakland, and he's also really bad now. Like, not a very good hitter. And then Willie Adames just became the first Giant to hit 30 home runs since Bonds.
Yeah, that's really rough.
Yeah,
I know that park is awful to hit home runs in. I get that, but like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, I'm surprised Brandon Belt didn't do it. Not because
Me
he was
too.
like a crazy power hitter, but just like I feel like he had the potential to get a 30 home run season one time, at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He he could have. But you're right. No one else. No one
no one
else.
else.
So
Damn.
so now they just fired their Hall of Fame manager, and only two of their players are good. Three of the players are good, and then there's Jung Ho Lee, Mike Yastrzemski, age 35, Christian Koss,
Yep.
Koss,
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Bailey, who's like the worst hitter on earth. Uh, like, there's just nothing here. What's going on?
Oh man, remember that? Remember when Joey Bart was supposed to be good?
Back in the olden days,
Back in the good old days.
we
Uh,
used rotary phones back then.
mm-hmm. Yeah. God, Joey Bart. Okay, moving on. Let's flip on over to San Diego. Who's the San Diego GM gonna be? It's gonna be uh, none other than you don't know him now, aka Juo.
Sim legend. A sim legend getting one of the most iconic uh, franchises to pretend to general manage online.
I will say that Juo getting being the Padres of AJ Preller fame, that is one of those matchups that one of those uh, pair ups that just feels right.
Yeah.
It just like that just makes sense. I don't know what the Padres are going to do, uh, but they got to do something because you know uh, relying on Jake Cronenworth in the year of 2025 to do things for you, maybe not the greatest recipe for success. Uh,
Yeah. Uh, not anywhere near good. Cronenworth is like, he could be in the independent leagues in 2 years, and I wouldn't be surprised. He's only 31. Oh, okay.
he's not that old. He's
That's
just
weird.
like it's like yeah, that's it's Jake Cronenworth. Like nothing really
108
special,
OPS
but
plus. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this and I love the Padres. The funny thing about the Padres, and I think the Yankees do this to a degree, is the Padres always have the most radioactively bad fringe players. Like, the
mm-hmm.
bottom of their roster, it's like, this guy will never play in the majors for any other team, and he might not even make it to someone else's AAA roster, but gosh dang it if the Padres aren't platooning him in late innings.
Have Luis Arias over at first. It's just God,
Led the
just
league in hits.
goodness gracious almighty. Oh man, all this because they traded for Juan Soto, huh?
Who's not here?
Who's not here? He's on a second New York team since that trade. Yeah,
Yeah.
bet they could have used. Bet they could have used some of those guys they gave up.
Yeah, and yet here they have Mason Miller, where either
True.
you have Mason Miller, you have the best closer in baseball, and you'll be fine in the playoffs. But then you can't utilize your best bullpen in baseball in the playoffs. So what's going on?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have five more teams to announce right now.
Five more teams. Let's
Five
do
more
this.
GMs to assign. Who do you want to choose first?
Let's do 0-0, 0-0, 0. Say Zero.
Hmm.
0-0-0-0-0.
Good choice. Good choice. 10 zeros, nine numbers, one spelled out. Uh, he will be the general manager of your Atlanta Braves.
The Cobb County Braves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Speaking of disappointing teams this year, what the hell, Atlanta? Oh my Atlanta.
I'm not I'm not taking that loud of a victory lap because I don't really have to, you know?
You're
I don't have
taking a
to.
victory lap, what, on the husk remains of the Braves' playoff chances this year? Or
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I had a lot I threw out a lot of crazy predictions this time last year and most of them came true.
mm-hmm.
Some of them were only slightly depressing, well, more depressing than what actually happened.
Right,
And
right.
at at times they looked like a playoff team. Like as the ultimate hater, times they didn't look that bad. Matt Olson had a 6-win season.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. He's only 31. Drake Baldwin looks like a real guy. Uh, Sean Murphy hit 199 across 330 plate appearances, but it's not like they have to pay him a ton more money over the next 8 years.
Nope.
So they don't have to worry about it.
I think they'll be fine. And I mean, with that lineup alone, they'll be fine.
Oh,
Obviously,
Eli White, Nick Allen, Vidal Brujan, these are some heavy hitters
Vidal
that you're talking
Brujan, the
about.
heaviest hitter, even. All right,
Jonathan Ornelas.
let's stay in the National League East then.
Let's do it.
The Miami Marlins were listed on more than one person's preference list this year, which shocked me. Um, I think it was what, two, three people. Three people had the Marlins. Four people had the Marlins. Sorry.
Was one of them Foof King?
Um, was one of them Foof King? No, actually, it wasn't.
Wow.
But
Wow.
the general manager for your Miami Marlins, formerly known as the Florida Marlins, Elbon.
May he may he may he have a safe flight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go Marlins. Yeah, jeez. And to round off the National League East, the some may say the most famous Braves fan in the Slack chat, it's Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Easily the most
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
recognizable. And boy, do you want to talk about a team that played baseball this year? Because I don't because I don't think the Nationals did, but they say they did.
The
So,
Nationals definitely played baseball this year. They definitely
man,
did.
I bet they wish they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
James Wood came. James Wood came like an inch and a half away from breaking the all-time strikeout record. He had 221 strikeouts.
that's not real. You're lying to me.
221
That's
strikeouts.
not real. There's no way.
Want to try and guess how he
200
did otherwise?
221 strikeouts?
In five
221?
in 598 at bats.
Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't sound as bad when you realize it's about a third of the time, but it's too far north of a third of the time.
So too far north.
What
He
is that
had
percentage?
uh God, I mean, I
221 out of
could
how many at bats?
598 at bats.
That's a
600.
37% strikeout rate. Oh my god.
Yeah, he had an 825 OPS, 3.7 baseball reference WAR, 7 caught stealings, 85 walks. That's the one where it's like, oh, dude, 85 walks, 221 strikeouts.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got to work on that. Oh, I
Yeah.
am unoriginal. Just showed up to the hot stove. Welcome to the chat here. Welcome back. Now that you're here, you will be generally managing the Tampa Bay Rays.
Uh, 6 months. Welcome back, dude. Nice.
Go
This is a
Rays.
good team. This is a good team. This is always a fun team. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're actually moving and going to be playing in a big league ballpark again.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Um, Welcome back. Always great seeing you.
And
Let's do
last
this.
but certainly not least, uh, we have AJ underscore CC, and he will be the general manager for your St. Louis Cardinals.
This is a team that didn't do that bad this year, but all signs are trending downward.
Yeah,
I
Nolan
think,
Arenado's gone, right?
I mean, he's like 35, isn't he?
I think he's gone. I think I remember him walking off the field to a standing O.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Wow.
So there we
34.
are. There we are. These are the 26, 25 general managers and the one co-GM team. 26 general managers that we have right now for the sim. We have Juo as the Padres, Troy as the Dodgers, Onika as the Giants, Drum as the Rockies, Pole the Athletics, Ness gets the Rangers, Retro gets the Astros, CTP gets the Mariners, AJ gets the Cardinals, Corey gets the Cubs, Foof King gets the Reds, IRLKG gets the Tigers, New Ethan gets the Guardians, Old Ethan gets the White Sox, Mike gets the Royals, Jive gets the Minnesota Twins. We have sorry, I just noticed that we're missing a slash here. Let me just fix this for you.
A slash,
Horse.
not a dash.
Slash on a dash. Horse gets the Braves. FU, that's why gets the Mets. PJD. Pat gets the Phillies. Elbon gets the Marlins. Dylan is the Nationals. CST is the Yankees. Lose. Felix and Dan are the co-GMs for the Blue Jays. Blue Spy is the Orioles GM. V-Slike the Red Sox. And I am unoriginal 2 is your general manager for the Rays, which means that the available teams are the Diamondbacks, the Angels, the Brewers, and the Pirates. And we will be looking for GMs for these teams. We are trying to convince somebody to, somebody who's already in the Slack to be one of the GMs. So we hopefully will only actually be looking for 3 new people. And, you know, push comes to shove, well, there are 3 commissioners. So, you know, I guess we could divvy up the rest of them if it comes to that. Hopefully it doesn't.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't think if we. I think we could cover one team at most.
Yeah, I think, yeah, yeah,
And then, like, just so that we're available in case someone drops out.
true.
So, like, I think 3 teams is the like, let's go get 3 guys.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that is it for now. And of course, in case you didn't see the announcement from yesterday, our 4 agents are Kuhan, Jory, Dez, and Jiggy. So get your spreadsheets figured out. I will be posting the link to the arbitration estimates on the subreddit shortly after the stream.
I'm getting the things posted. So
very nice.
Logging into Reddit for the first time in 4 or 5 months.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So we'll get all that posted so you guys can see all of that, and we will. Oh, someone just rang my doorbell. Actually, I think my record player just got here. Just in time too.
Sick. Sick.
So, get your spreadsheets made. We will be posting the spreadsheet thread at some point. Thread, not threat. Wow. Well, I guess it is a bit of a threat. Posting that
Just
thread. And the commissioners will be working on everybody's budgets now, which will be very fun.
Yeah.
And definitely not a pain in the ass.
Yay.
Now, let me go get my record player. But in the meantime, if anybody in the Slack wants to join the Discord, and get in the call. Now's your chance.
Let me see if I can add them. I probably can't, so I can stall for you. And they lied when they said I could get on the strap. Well, we didn't lie necessarily. It just took a lot of time. Let me see how I can share this. More options. Yeah, just as an aside, I'm really, really struggling to readapt to both Discord and Reddit, which is crazy to think about. But like, I don't use these two things anymore. Like, I logged into a Discord account that I hadn't in 4 years, and then was like, wait, this isn't the one, and then had to dust off another one that I hadn't logged into in at least 2. Nah, maybe a 1. Reddit feels like a ghost zone.
I don't. Yeah, I get on Reddit just to like keep up with my niche interests, but other than that,
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm trying to think. My Reddit account is subscribed to 3 baseball off-season iterations, classic baseball, which is a subreddit I created 13 years ago, and franchise draft.
got you.
That's it.
That's all.
Oh wow, yeah, classic baseball. I haven't been on here. I think I like helped create the CSS in high school and tried to teach myself Python. Oh crap. Community for 12 years. Let's see how many people are in this bad boy. I actually don't even know. Because new Reddit sucks so bad. So bad.
Oh man. Yeah, if anybody wants to join in the voice chat, just let me know, and I will DM you the link. If you want to come in and hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, Discord Sim. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, please come on down, and we'll get you in here, and you can help me misremember baseball memories and statistics. What's the score of the game?
I think the last I checked, the Tigers were up 2-1.
Okay.
Let me go take a quick look right now.
Yeah.
It's still 2-1. Bottom 7, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Mariners.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Athens, Shane Goose, I'm right there with you. The vibes are just a little bit different. Cardinals. Oh yeah, we gave AJ the Cardinals.
We did.
Yeah. That's you.
And once the stream is over, I just want everyone to know that there will be a massive ping for each GM, just in case they weren't here and
happened to be watching the game.
Yeah, well, which they probably should.
But this way they can watch it on YouTube after the fact and be caught up.
Lots of people expressing interest in joining the stream. Lots of links been sent out to join the Discord. Nobody has joined yet, so I don't know what that's about. Ah, there's Jory.
Perfect timing.
Oh yeah, I'm walking in halfway through. Haven't watched a minute of the stream. Go Tigers.
Good.
Go Tigers? Is that what you just said?
How?
Yes, I did say go.
Just making sure.
I'd like to go to a game.
Just making sure.
I hope you can.
Yeah.
Like,
it would be super fun. Are we live on the internet right now?
We are live on YouTube at the internet. Yes.
Wow. Hi, YouTube.
Oh God. It's retro from the bar.
I think we can hear me, right?
The people want Dory on the stream.
Wow.
Should we do all the teams?
I gotta say, the mic quality being presented at the moment, not the best.
Yeah, I can feel my that's gonna happen.
I think everyone's on mobile. No worries, but also like everyone's on mobile.
I'm on
This
laptop.
is so deeply upsetting. Where's all the video? Where's all the cameras?
I'm on a desktop.
I'm
Okay,
also on a
well.
desktop. I have a camera that. Oh, hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me.
What's up, man?
Hold on. I gotta get a window capture going again.
What's going on
Guys,
here?
step
Where's
outside.
where's the
The
YouTube
open
link?
thing started. This is not my fault.
Oh, we're on the spreadsheet. Who's the Blue Jays? Do we have a Blue? Where's the Blue Jays? Oh my God! they
Jory
scored
is the
2
only
points
one
over-
showing their face cam right now, and unfortunately, it is frozen too. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's really good.
it's a really good
Turns out
bit.
Ray's playing tonight.
Yeah, it's for the bit. There I am on the stram. But there's no. It's got the
he's back.
spreadsheet open, and we're wasting our time.
I just realized I was
I don't consent to. I don't consent to
people.
I will not be debased by gambling companies. He says as he applies for a job at a gambling company.
Ooh, good luck with the job at the gambling company.
Yeah, I'm excited to read about casinos.
That sounds
be.
horrible.
They should be.
It does sound horrible, but if they pay me $85,000 to do it, then I'll probably do it.
Yeah.
Can't say
U.S.
no.
or Canadian?
What's that? Oh yeah, it's Canadian, so that's
US
like
or Canadian?
$14 US. Oh my God, horrible! Where's your hair? You had long, bushy hair like last year.
Yeah, and now I buzz it short.
Oh,
You left it behind in 2024.
Yeah,
yeah, apparently.
it's the future now.
I don't know. I only really see your guys' faces like once a year. So
I mean,
the
fair
whole
Fair.
yeah.
Hi, Retro.
Yeah.
whole
Hey guys, cold outside and the open mic started.
What are they
I see
singing?
Retro's face on a daily basis, but
They
like
were-
one of
they
5
were-
faces that just kind of rotates in and out. So
Fair
that's
enough.
not really different. I don't think.
They were just doing a Stone Temple Pilot song that had played on the PA like right before they started playing, which is pretty brutal. It's cold here.
someone else is drinking.
Who is that?
That was-
Yeah, who is Ryan?
Where are
Is
people
that-
talking about? Oh, they're talking in hot
Is that
stove.
I Am Unoriginal? Is
It was
that
like, where
Yes.
are people talking?
that
It's
is?
in hot stove. In general.
Here's leading until the
Who
instant
wants to
school
rank?
weeks.
Wait, did we do all the teams already?
We
Oh my
did.
God, I keep thinking.
We did, yeah. Do you have any questions about who's who?
Yeah, who's the Blue Jays?
That's Felix
It's actually-
and Dan. They're co-GMing it.
All right, Felix and $500 million for Boba Take it.
Oh. No. There's no shot.
Why is there a soundboard?
Oh yeah, I have a soundboard.
Yeah, who's running with a soundboard? I have a soundboard. If I were to call in on my phone, I'd be able to do like a fart noise. But that's kind of the end of that. Okay,
Good.
well, this was a pleasure. The hot stove seems a little dead. Unfortunately, it seems like I mixed the stram, which is unfortunate. So long, friends.
Bye, Jory.
Happy simming. Take care.
Wow, that was
Enjoy the game, hopefully.
It's 2-2 actually. They just tied it up.
Yeah, I saw the bottom tenth of the screen through the window of that happening.
Oh, that's funny. You really just needed to hear this one, I think.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of it. Very
we go.
little. But I'm happy to share the Stone Temple Pilots with you guys. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do to the Astros?
I don't really know. I think there's a couple different ways you can go. I'm trying to show you how little of the screen I can see. It's just that little sliver.
Nice.
That is very little.
I think if we can get another starting pitcher, then maybe I'll try to make them okay. But I'm pretty sure that these guys are getting torn down to the studs just for the pleasure of it.
I'm really enjoying the way you chose to phrase that. If we could get a starting pitcher, I guess would be fine. Otherwise, we're just burning the thing to the ground.
Yeah, no, it'll be a game time decision made too early.
Yeah.
What
Like a
starting
good reason
pitcher?
not to
What
trade
starting
him.
pitcher are you thinking of going after? Not because I want you to, do any sort of
I
unauthorized
have no idea.
simulation, but
I've got no idea. It just has to be someone who can like be made like a number 2 to Hunter Brown. And if I can get that, then I think that you can kind of fill in some gaps and be like reasonably relevant in this like dog shit AL West environment. But
so
I also think that the team is. I made the spreadsheet earlier today, and I was kind of astonished by how bad this roster really is. It's got such big holes. The lineup is pretty good, but the pitching staff is so bad.
if
They're
you
still
need
missing so many
if you
guys,
need a number
right?
2, I hear Marcus Stroman is a free agent.
Perfect.
Wade
Perfect.
Miley,
He's a glue guy.
a glue
Wade
guy.
Miley.
Marcus Stroman,
Okay,
famous glue guy.
Glue guy is. It's gonna be perfect.
Pretty sure Walker Buehler's a free agent this year, and signing him last year in the sim worked out so great for me.
You could get him at
100%.
such a
It
discount too. I mean, he was a
Yeah.
$1 million guy. You could get him for probably like $2-3 million.
Yeah.
You're laughing all the way to the bank.
You
All
could
the
even
way
get Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer, yes, bring him back.
Yeah, he got 9 figures before.
Has he been unbanned by Major League Baseball yet?
I don't
Yeah,
Who knows, but
he
discount.
got off the suspension.
I don't really keep up with
I think
him very much.
Urias is also available.
Good changeup.
Yeah.
Good changeup.
Well, Ramon Urias is probably highly available for me before the non-tender deadline. If
I'm
anyone's
talking about Julio.
interested. With the fucking they have like $16 million in estimated arbitration salaries for Dubon and Urias for next year. Which I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. There's a lot of that in this roster. There's like and in the bullpen when I was putting it in there, like 3 of their pitching staff, Brandon Walter and I forget the other 2, aren't in zips. Like there's no zips projection for 3 of their guys who they got the most innings from at their positions.
It's a good thing that
one.
That sucks because Zips is always so accurate and well structured.
I would just hope like Zips has like I'm not saying anything but the accuracy, but there's like 2,000 players in there, some of whom are like in like high A. And your major league roster probably should have at most 0 guys who aren't in that database.
Who are they again? Who are these guys who aren't in the database?
Goes even farther.
Brandon Walter
like
wasn't in.
Thousands.
Brandon Walter's not in there.
He doesn't sound real.
I forget. Yeah, Brandon Walter's like a 30-year-old rookie.
Holy moly!
And then they have and they had a couple. They had a couple of members too who were like in that like 30 to 35 range who had less than 1/10 of a year of service time and also weren't in there.
Brandon
tough
Walters.
Team. It's a tough team.
Brandon Walter was drafted out of the University of Delaware in 2019 in round 26 by the Red Sox.
And then I don't think he signed, did he?
I think
maybe he did.
I
think that there's one guy who came to the Astros as a non-drafted free agent as well, who's not in there. I forget who that is, but yeah.
I mean, surely Brandon Walter was on SoxProspects.com at some point.
He must have been. I kind of remember, when now that you say that, I kind of remember him from the Red Sox sim being on there.
I wondered. Yeah.
It was such a treat to look through my DMs from that sim. Just see how fucking unhinged that was.
Yeah.
And I was remembering, I think it was Nisbel Marcano from, it was like the catcher that Adam found in his system. He was like, this is the best defensive catcher ever. And he was like totally vindicated of that. It was crazy. We were trying to like talk his package up. Like we were trying to get him to ask for more so we could get it not vetoed.
Right. Because it included Patrick Corbin to me originally.
That was the original. Like Patrick Corbin to you, along with like $42 million.
I was like, there's no way. Like, I'm gonna get $42 million as the A's in a trade. Like,
wasn't that the time when we had spaces as well? I feel like I remember being on a space with you and Kuhan and Adam trying to talk that one through.
Yeah, that was
great.
It was one of the all timers.
I think I remember you and I were like a chat on the side being like, "This isn't right, is it? We shouldn't be doing this." Anyhow, I should probably bounce.
All
Gotta go
right.
watch my team lose. But
Aren't they
Don't worry,
winning?
it can't be worse than Blue Spy.
Aren't they winning right
Are they-
now?
I can't see this. I can see the
It doesn't
Tigers
matter
have
what's
two
happening
hits
right
tied.
now. It's about what happens in a few innings.
They're gonna blow it, but I can't see the number from out here under the Mariners. I see the Tigers still have 2, but I don't know how many.
It's
I
2-2.
had a thing that says
Yeah,
the
tie
Mariners
game.
tied it 2 minutes ago.
God damn it. Okay. Well, anyhow, cancel Kerry Carpenter. Let's get him out of the league, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.
Night.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I didn't drag this conversation into the Houston Astros depth chart, because I can, and really no one needs to hear it. But one guy. I'm going to give you one guy. Jordan Weems.
Hey, I know that.
I remember
Jordan
him.
Weems. There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
remember.
He's 32,
Yep.
and he's really bad. His fastball velocity is basically the same as it's always been. But in 4 innings this year, he has an ERA of 14, so I guess that's like 7
Like
runs?
6 runs or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jordan Weems.
Don't worry, Zach
Who
Cole will
was that
fix
guy
everything.
for the Marlins that hopped off the mound and then they made it illegal and then he
Carter Capps.
disappeared basically? Yeah.
Caps, yeah.
That guy was a nightmare.
I just want everybody in the call and whoever's still watching the stream to know that the spreadsheet thread is now up on the subreddit. So
Nice.
if you happen to already have that for some godforsaken reason, feel free to post it.
I'm currently working on mine.
I love that so much.
I didn't expect to get the Red Sox. I figured they'd be a lot of people's number 1. And so I was like, well, I might get them. I might get the Blue Jays, who were my number 2. I might get bumped down. I think the Orioles were my number 3.
Another Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, the Red Sox were listed. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Did I miss somebody?
Uh,
Oh my god, I
What?
missed somebody.
Oh.
No way. No way.
I missed someone.
No way. Well,
I missed somebody.
I'm looking at it right now.
Jans responded on the Jans submitted lists,
did
but didn't
respond.
respond on the roll call thread.
Oh.
Shit.
And of course, Jans.
Can I say that? Can I say that on network television?
Probably do not have time, no pressure.
Of course.
All right, that person's getting first dibs next season.
I mean, Jans. If the Jans wants the Brewers or the Pirates or the Angels or the who's the other team? The Diamondbacks, I think, was the other team that doesn't have a team.
I'm also willing to
Diamondbacks.
swap out if the Rays were on that list.
No, it was literally the Red Sox or it says Red Sox,
Nobody.
otherwise probably do not have time, no pressure.
I'm not determined to have the Red Sox. I'm willing to give me that list again.
And offer goes
Pirates
to you,
right there.
Beast-like, to
The
be raised if
Diamondbacks,
that's desired.
Angels, Pirates, Brewers are the 4 open teams right now.
Diamondbacks, Angels, Pirates, Brewers. Usually I would say the Pirates, but I was them 2 years ago, and it's kind of too early to revisit them. Yeah, let me think about it. Can I give you an answer later tonight?
You got to reach out to Jans first to see if he's still even
That's
interested,
true.
because that was a week ago when he submitted that, and I don't know if he even wants to do it still. So
Sure.
yeah, if
And
Jans
again,
is in,
Rays-
if Jans wants to do the Red
Understood.
Sox or somebody else, then I mean I have no problem with you switching teams. But just for the record, outside of Jans, you were the only other person who had the Red Sox 1. Ness had the Red Sox 2, listed second, I should say. And
Yeah.
Pat also had the Red Sox listed second on his list. And I think those are the
Okay.
only 2 other people. Yes, it was you 4. It was you, Yans, Ness, and Pat, who had the Red Sox.
Sure. Yeah, I think they're an interesting team. They've got some money coming off the books. The Bregman's probably going to opt out, and so then you have to make a decision about whether you chase him again or whether you're like, okay, we got the one good year, we're moving on. Good farm system, tough division, money to play with. So it's an interesting team, but it's not one that I'm determined to have because I don't particularly love the Red Sox. I don't dislike them, but they're fine.
Go Sox, go.
It's an extra challenge though with the tax. You'll get to experience that firsthand.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. I did briefly think about wanting to do them again, back-to-back years, just to make up for how horribly pretty much everything I did went last year. I think the only person I signed that wasn't injured or really bad was Teoscar, basically. And he wasn't great this year compared to last year. Burns got hurt. I think I signed Christian Walker, you talked about before. That was bad.
Was not great.
No. And I guess I signed Chapman. That worked out. But I think a day before they signed him in real life, I signed him, which is kind of funny. I guess that's the best one, but that's a rolling dice on a 38-year-old. So
wow.
Tigers is threatening.
Speaking of things that I totally forgot, because I have certainly have a great memory from all the lifestyle choices I make. James Wood, I picked him in franchise. Did Evan and I get James Wood round 1 of the 2025 franchise draft? Because it sure looks like we did.
37% K rate.
Hell yeah! What's
I
the
was say, I don't know if you're bragging or apologizing. Because I think you can make a case for either.
I was say it's a little bit of both. So.
Yeah.
We haven't really broken this down yet, but we got James Wood, Francisco Alvarez, Luis Hill, Michael King, Ozzy Albies, Jeremy Pena, Nick Kurtz round 7. Yeah, Nick Kurtz round 7, Chandler Simpson, Colson Montgomery. Okay, it was fine after that. It's just that one guy. Yeah. Oh, my favorite was
first few rounds are not great.
My favorite is
you get Pena and Kurtz.
My favorite is Eli Willits, round 22. Oh, and Aaron Ashby, round 29. Probably not. He was picked number 1 overall.
Right. That's why that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, but it's the Nationals, so.
Right.
What? I don't know. Got
they
Robert
didn't
Gasper.
Harper, and they didn't ruin Strasburg for a while.
Right.
So, there's hope.
But they just, got rid of their entire front office.
That's also true.
I remember, I'm going through this draft, and I remember we were really focused on Brock Wilken. And picked him right next to Andrew Vaughn in round 17.
It's my out of the park legend from a couple years ago.
Good. Yeah, he's good. I mean, I guess we're. What the?
Beast Light is listening to something.
I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Couldn't get my YouTube TV to mute while it's in commercials, and I forget what her name is, but some actress was screaming about me about T-Mobile.
Yep.
I'm really happy about the Torkelson pick. I forget what round I got him in, but I think it was middle of the 5 through 10 range.
Yeah, nice. Round 8. Well done. Round 8. Right in between Aiden Miller and Bryce Rainier.
I'll take it.
Yeah. In the same
I took Miller.
round.
I stand by Miller.
Yeah. I like that pick in round 8. We picked Chandler Simpson. Feel good about that. Kevin McGonagall went that round to Sparks. Okay, surprise, surprise. Who else? Let's see. Who Ian Happ was in that round? I don't think that's. Oh, sorry, Warble.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ian Happ just hit a big homer in the playoffs. Like, that's got to be worth something, right?
I think it is.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
He's got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Bark, bark.
Yeah, it was the Charlie Condom pick in round 8 that's the only wrong pick out of all of these. Like it's round 8 in a franchise draft.
You said Charlie was not expecting Condon after that. I'll tell you that, especially when we're talking about Cubs.
Dun dun. What's he doing?
I did end up seeing Charlie Condom.
Good.
2 games.
Good. How was he? Tell me your thoughts.
Well, the second game, my parents were there, so I wasn't as locked in. But I really, the first game, they were playing Reading, so I was also looking at Aiden Miller. They both kind of started out doing not a lot. Miller made some good plays in the field, but offensively it was kind of iffy. I think he walked once, Condon, and
Okay.
Miller. I think Miller hit like a infield single, so they both didn't really do anything at the plate. It was not a high scoring game, if I remember.
Yeah, I will say, I think you're doing minor league baseball wrong if you are locked in all the time. So, but if a player can impress you on vibes, even if you're not paying attention, then, boy, did they not have it.
The thing I remember about him was that I felt like Condon was he got pretty visibly frustrated when he wasn't getting on.
Oh.
Miller seemed a lot more like controlled in that way, and a lot more athletic. I mean, obviously he's playing shortstop, not first,
Right.
which so you're gonna notice it more. But he made some, especially the game went to extras.
Ooh.
And he made a couple good plays there, including I think the game ending play was like a little pop up that was kind of in between him and left field or something like that. So
that's tricky.
Of the two, I came away with Miller looking like this is a guy who could probably play shortstop, third base pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think from doing some work on him as I was prepping for as I was considering taking him and then ultimately took him in franchise draft, it seems like people think he's probably going to end up at third. But like, he should hit enough to play there. So that seems like a pretty good outcome.
And if he's a really good defensive third baseman, then that's the winner.
Yeah. Yeah, Condon had a decent season in the minors, but it's not overwhelming.
He's now being compared with a lot of very talented players in that draft, and I think he looks like by far the worst one.
But he also got drafted by the Rockies.
Right. I think that's...
You do have to kind of adjust for that.
Right. I think it was him getting drafted by the Rockies where I was like, oh no, he's been a fraud this whole time.
I guess
Well,
this, they're not obviously in Colorado, but I was shocked. I think I went to about 4 or 5 games. I was shocked that of those games, there's only one game where the Hartford pitcher was really bad. Like all the pitchers were pretty good. I know it's minor league and it's been kind of gutted over the last couple of years, but just knowing the Rockies, I kind of had very low expectations for who their double A pitchers would be.
Like I wouldn't even think that they'd have anyone. And it's double A, so like if you're pitching in double A, your chances of going into the big leagues it's a lot higher.
Yeah.
Like certainly their depth is bad enough that the single A team can't like shut out a team, but come on. Let me see the roster here.
At least one of the games I went to was 2-1. I think that was the first game I went to.
Oh, okay.
They won 2-1 in extras. Then I think they lost. The Reading game was like 3-2 or something in extras. It was only the one I went to with my parents was really, really bad. Like
really bad, huh?
The Rockies, the Hartford pitcher gave up like 4 runs in the first inning. Then they gave up nothing for the next like 7. Gave up another 1 later. And they didn't really score. I think they scored like 2 in the middle, but they got kind of. So yeah, it was really, really odd. Like he looked awful first inning.
Ugh.
Then he looked better, and then all the guys who came in after him pretty good. So
Okay. Okay.
Was surprised by that.
Interesting. Well, I will say I'm looking at all the names of the 2025 Hartford Yard Goats. Zach Kokoska. It's probably my favorite one. I think he's the good one.
Good name.
Yeah. There's not a
There were
whole
some
lot
good
of.
names on the team.
McCade Brown is okay. Colin Bumgardner, it's okay. But
I could probably like specifically find it another day, like, but off the top of my head, I know that I saw lefty. I think it was this Persecki guy is one pitching.
Okay.
Because I remember thinking if he was bad, I could call him Sucky. Not work out.
Yes. Yes.
And I think the righty Mahoney as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all just like they all seem like fine. Like they're the next wave of Kyle Freelands of the world. You know.
One of them is gonna be a Kyle Freeland. Yeah, for sure.
So they'll be fine for but it's
And
weird
you're
to think
gonna-
about that there was a Rockies roster where he was both not terrible and they weren't terrible, and it wasn't that long ago. Though I guess it's getting up there.
It wasn't. It was in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Which is
And
crazy
they beat
to
a good
think about.
team that won. I mean, they beat the Cubs in that. It was one game, but not a push.
Yeah, it's not too far away, but it's rapidly becoming too far away.
Oh yeah. I mean, who's left from that? That's not terrible. You know.
Herman Marquez was on that team, I think.
And they still had DJ then, right? I think, and obviously they had Story.
Yes,
But
the 2017 Colorado Rockies had Chad Qualls was their oldest player. Antonio Senzatella, that's who I was trying to think of. He was 22. Herman Marquez was 22. Ryan McMahon, 22. Carlos Estevez was 24. Jeff Hoffman, 24. Trevor Story, 24. Ah, man. There's going to be at least another 5 or 6 years where there's still guys from this team bouncing around the majors.
I mean, Hoffman should be in the majors for a while. Story, it feels like could break down at any point and just not ever get back.
Right, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
But, sometimes those guys do stay at least somewhat healthy and make it to the end of the contract or, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this year for Story, it was surprising to me. I mean, I wasn't really looking to get rid of him when I did the Red Sox last year.
Oh.
But, I know it came up. A couple people were like, "Oh, are you trying to dump Story?" And I was tempted to do it because I really felt like he was cursed to just never play more than like 60 games this season. But at the same time, probably would have been really bad if I just did that and had Marcelo Meyer start the season.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if you traded him to the Rockies or something like that and, just basically trade one of your best prospects to go with him and get rid of him. Can you imagine a GM doing that?
Yeah. I think it might have even been you that asked me to dump him. I kind of think it was. You
I
were
think
the Dodgers, right?
we had Yeah, I was the Dodgers. I think we had very brief discussions about it, and then I signed Adames, and then it was like, okay, clearly that's not
That's
gonna.
right.
I am bowing out for the moment. I might come back if y'all are still here in a little bit, but
I'll probably also.
if this is the end, happy simming. But not
Happy
right
simming.
now.
But not right now.
Not right
also,
now.
This sim is brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel, just one more parlay. This one will hit, I swear.
They want you to do it.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Okay.
too.
See ya.
guys.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have the game on. It's going to the 9th. It's still tied up 2-2.
I got to find a place to watch that.
Yeah. Gonna be a disaster for somebody.
Oh man. There's going to be one city heartbroken tonight for sure.
Yeah. You know, because, like, you can lose a winner-take-all game and it just be like, oh, okay, like, it didn't go our way. Like, you know, you lose 6-3, and it's like, okay, like, we gave it our best shot, and just, it didn't happen. But you go to the 9th inning tied, and you don't win, and there's gonna be a lot of angst.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, I'm happy with either of these teams, honestly. I don't have a strong preference. They both are former Andy Vance like employers, so I have a little bit of affinity for both of them.
The
I
important
still think
part.
we should be calling this the Vance like series, really.
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
I posted about it on Blue Sky, and I got absolutely zero engagement,
I'm
even when
sure.
I cross posted to Slack.
I'm sure. A Vance
Yeah.
like of Andy Vance like reference in 2025.
I don't know. Maybe Blue Sky's not big in Pittsburgh or something like that.
Probably not.
Yeah.
All right. In any event, I will see you around. Don't forget to start making your
All right.
spreadsheet.
Yes, after I decide what team I want to be.
Exactly. Once you talk to Jans, to the 5 viewers who are still watching, or one of them is me, so to the 4 people who are still watching, don't forget to do your spreadsheet.